1-2 coming through. 2 Yoots. 2 Yoots coming through.
Uh-oh. The killer. Iron Man.
Look at that. Vicious.
Nasty.
That's when he was all praised to Allah. Yo, Chuck Liddell used to come into this and murk people.
And fuck people up.
Salute to Iron Mike.
Iron Mike, 53.
Happy 53 to you, Mike.
53rd, Mike.
Ooh, that was stronger than the last. Another 2 Yoots special coming at you. Ooh. 1-2. Woo! Mike fucking Tyson.
Oh! Keep it going.
One more bomb. Francis Bowman. Bombs over Baghdad. Yo, Tyson just knocked people's block off, bro.
Snuff. Fuck around and get snuffed.
Got snuffed, mollywop.
Get mollywop, snuff, all that.
Ooh.
Mike Tyson's the type to punch you in your face just for breathing.
Put your ass to sleep. Look at him, bro.
Look at him, bro. It's like fight night, like the game fight night.
Oh, this cat right here, bro, left him sleeping in the corner, hung over.
Sleeping.
Let me tell you, man, anybody who talks shit about Mike Tyson says that all he did was fight bums.
Bunch of tomato cans.
You're assholes, right? Because these are professional fighters. They're not bums.
Nah.
He was just he made them look like bums.
Yes, he was that good.
He's that good. He made them look like fucking bums. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
He don't know where he is.
Tumbling.
You know what I'm saying? He thinks he's at a fucking ballet class, tumbling all over the fucking place. It's crazy.
Wow, he was fast. Like, Tyson was quick.
He was fast and
power in both hands.
And he was rooted.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
rooted
a redwood
like
tree.
The California redwood tree.
He could sit there in place and just da 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 da.
I'm gonna have to lower it a little bit.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
So we'll just let that keep riding in the background. You know what I'm saying? 2 Yoots, salute, static. What's good?
What is up? 40.
Another day, another dollar. So, yeah, we want to talk about Mike Tyson a little bit, right? It's his 53rd birthday today. By the time you see it, Mike, it may be like Monday or Tuesday because we do our shit on Saturdays. Yeah. You know, it fell on your birthday. We want to salute you, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And no one touches on this. He's like a boxing encyclopedia. Like, he literally knows everything. You talk about Jack Dempsey, he knows about it. Yeah. You talk about Jack Johnson, one of the first black heavyweight champions. He knows about him. All the Spanish fighters. Yeah.
Bro, I was just watching his podcast. If you don't know, he got a podcast, Hotboxin. You know, that's his podcast. But he had LL on, and they were talking about like how LL found out that he's got family that were boxers back in his his lineage.
Oh, really?
And it's crazy because Tyson knew about them. He's telling LL about his own fucking family.
Like, you know about your family.
Yeah, like cats from like the 1800s and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Just the shit he knows. I mean, I've never seen not one. Like, I watch a lot of his podcasts. You know, we watch them, and not have I ever seen one where someone will bring something up, even if it's like fucking Rice-A-Roni. He knows the fucking the owner of that shit and how he created it and why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He knows his shit.
It was funny
because that's if you really love something, you want to know everything in and out.
Yeah. He loves history. He's mad into that shit, and me too. I love I'll just sit there, go on Wikipedia, just look up random shit.
I think that what I remember about it, he had these it was like a projector. You remember like an old school projector, and you put the tapes in. He used to go in and cut some autos. It looked like his attic or maybe his basement. You can't tell from the documentary. It's on YouTube.
It's probably Cuss's basement back in
and he would go and he would fuck with these tapes and knew how to do them, and he knew where every tape was, and he would watch tape constantly. He really loved it. Yeah, you should you could go to any boxer right now. I bet they wouldn't even know the past like he knows.
Yeah.
Once, God forbid, he goes, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of knowledge.
Exactly, a lot of knowledge is gonna go.
Absolutely.
Which is,
love him.
That's why I'm glad he's doing the podcast.
Well, that's what it is because it's given him like another avenue for people to see. Like a lot of people probably think Tyson's like an ignorant, dumb, like we don't. We know him. We grew up on him. We follow him. But there are assholes out there that are like that. He's not, man. He's
like this reporter, smart. Like this asshole.
This asshole reporter. Which let's get into that. Let's pull that video up. This fucking guy was an asshole. This reporter. And you know what? We're gonna put your ass on blast, all right? Because you're an asshole.
You might have to mute that other one.
Oh, on the other one, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? We were talking about there's people out there that think he's ignorant, for whatever reason. Maybe because he grew up in Brownsville. Real quick, shout out to KD and fucking Kyrie coming to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
The Nets. Yes. Very excited, boys. I'm a diehard Knicks fan, but Knicks haven't done shit since Patrick Ewing and John Starks.
They're like the Mets.
So if Brooklyn's doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? I grew up on Long Island. If Long Island floats away, Brooklyn's coming. So I'll take that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take that.
I'll take that. Take that.
Take that.
All right, cool. Yo, this one's crazy, man. I'm not even doing shit, and stuff's just going away on me.
We could always edit it out.
Yeah, we say that just like the last one.
I'll remember this time.
They all just left me. All right, go ahead. Bring something up while I figure this out.
Basically, right now we're trying to look for Mike Tyson. There was a reporter, and he was sitting down with him, and it was on Fox News, and it which is upsetting. It was a black dude too. It wasn't like. It was a dude that should have been a huge fan of. You would think he would be a really big fan of Tyson and not want to rile him up. But he was just saying backward shit, like very disrespectful.
If you bring up a bad time in someone's life, every action has a reaction. So don't get mad when a motherfucker reacts crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So.
Big hit. Now, some of your critics would say, there's a race for mayor. We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign.
We know you're a convicted racist. We know. Why you got to bring it up?
You don't even want to say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that. Because it's negative, and you're being negative. And I met the mayor, right? And nothing they can do about it.
We actually had a really good time. We talked about George Chavallo, who's a legend in your city. Great man, with whom Mike spent quite a bit of time yesterday talking about his.
He's so mad right now, too.
You come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit.
Hey,
that comment. Piece of fuck you.
We're doing my TV.
Hey, I don't care. What are you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do nothing.
We are. A lot of people are. We're coming raw, and it's the real.
Is that fucking Wayne Brady right there?
Wayne Brady ass.
Fuck out of here. Fucking Brian Gumble.
Brian Gumble ass.
Brian Gumble ass motherfucker. Probably never even seen a Tyson fight in his life.
United States, and we're really, really proud to bring it here. And we're actually going to Monaco on October 9th.
And first of all, that whole case, if anybody really knows, Tyson didn't do shit. That girl he banged at the hotel, and because he didn't want to fucking extend the relationship, she tried to do some snake shit and try to grab some money from him and claim some other shit. So
but that's not the Robin Gibbons shit that they're talking about.
No, this is the other. Yeah.
Yeah, man, they're fucking. So, but Robin Givens, she was a little shyster anyway. Did you see fucking Boomerang?
No,
she had fucking Eddie Murphy fucking on his tippy toes. So her ass was a shyster.
I don't know nothing about
the harsh sound.
I don't know nothing about her really.
Iron Mike about.
I don't know nothing about her, Robin Givens really, but I remember when she was like saying Michael, the way she was like, it was like an interview they were doing, and you could just tell like this girl's just trifling, and her mother was in on it too, and they were just trying to get money for everything he fucking had, and he was generous and nice, almost too nice.
They wanted the Tigers and everything.
Yeah, they wanted the two Cubs. Fuck out of here.
It's fucked up, man. Yo, Mike, we salute you though, man.
Yeah.
I love Tyson. I grew up on this fucking guy. Like, I just remember my old man would watch every Tyson fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then my older brother, he put me on to Mike Tyson Punch-Out game.
Yeah, you know he had his own video game.
Yeah.
Like, oh, legendary.
Like, if you grew up you know, in the 80s, you know, 90s, like Tyson was the guy.
Legendary.
He was the fucking guy.
And all you need is black shorts, red gloves. He wasn't fancy. He didn't have fur.
He didn't come out like Mayweather, all fucking...
Bro, he would have no socks. He would come out sometimes with no socks. And then he would take his gloves and he would beat them to the point where his knuckles would break through the leather.
Let me tell you something. This guy...
touch your ribs up with
this guy was 37-0 before he lost his first fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not only that, fucking guy, his first 19 fights he won were all knockouts. Yeah. And 15 of them, or no, I think like 12 or 15 were in the first fucking round. So, you know what I'm saying? Your first 19 fights, you're knocking guys out in the first round.
Let's talk about...
Who's doing that?
Hold on. Let's talk about our fellow Cousine, our fellow Paisan, our fellow
Severin.
Fucking no. Well, Customato, bro.
Customato. Yeah.
Customato. Bro, the whole thing about Tyson, if you had to sum up everything, is the beautiful relationship he had with this old white man, old Italian man, that took in him. He took in Vinny Paz, another Italian fighter. Took in a bunch of other hoodlums, basically. Brought them to his house upstate and taught these kids not only how to box, but they ate dinner together with the mother Camille.
He made it like a family.
Yeah,
he gave them a family. Yeah. That was really the first sense of family Tyson had. You know,
Tyson was robbing motherfuckers for clothes. These dudes would take him on juxes, like older cats would take him to rob houses and shit, but they wouldn't break him off money. Even the money that they stole, they would give him give him clothes, and that's all he wanted. Think about how sad that is. Like, or what kind of life he lived. His mother was an alcoholic and bringing dudes in the house, and he
was happy just to get free lunch in fucking school.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? For real, straight up. So let's talk a little bit about his career. You know what I'm saying? Dude was 50-6.
50-6.
You know, that's not bad. You know what I mean? And it got bad kind of when he went to prison. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you go, listen, prison, there's nothing but negativity in prison. When someone goes to prison, it alters your life in a way that, in a negative way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sucks.
So I feel like from the time he went to prison, he came back and he, you know, started off slow, getting wins. Then he fought, you know, Holyfield, that whole shit. You know, he got a little hungry, had to bite a motherfucker's ear off.
Yep, it happens.
He got with Lennox Lewis, you know what I'm saying? Talk about eating his children and fucking chewing their brains and all that crazy shit. Tyson was crazy.
I love him.
He's crazy.
I fucking love him.
Fucking crazy.
That's how you should be. If you're a fighter, you want to eat brains. You want to snap somebody.
This was all before he was fucking with the Toad. You know what I'm saying?
This is pre-Toad.
Pre-Toad.
Pre-DMT.
That DMT fucking brought him to a nice, you know, calm state. You know, that in the tree, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tyson's
he was a beast, man. He's crazy. But you know what I mean? That's what people love that, though. From like a selling tickets point of view or a showmanship point of view.
Another little note. If you ever notice Mike Tyson in his early years, he always had like a spot in his head. It almost looked like the barber zeked him and fucked him up. In reality, what that was is Cuss taught him that since you're smaller than the other fighters, you want to get underneath you don't know where they are on top of you because they're obviously a foot taller than you or half a foot taller than you. Right. So what he would do is he would take a certain part of his head that he always used. That's why the hair was where it off it, and he would actually find your chin with that part of his head, and then by tapping your head with his, you know, tapping, he could throw exactly where it was. He could slam that uppercut up, or he could. You know what I mean? And that
that's like
just certain shit like that you can't teach.
But you know what I'm saying? That's like teaching blind boxing. You know what I'm saying? This guy's using his
head to find the chin,
to feel it. You know, so he's like this, not even looking, knows where your chin is, just. Because everything with Tyson, you know, it was like the Silver Surfer. It came from the Surfer. I always use that because it comes from the bottom to the top. And
it's a California redwood tree.
Yeah,
it's planted. It's rooted.
For real, man. For real.
And when he brings that thunder up,
you know,
he's fucking shit up.
I love Tyson. I don't give a fuck what anyone says about Mike Tyson.
What about his body shots? I mean, his head hunting was off the chain. But he would hit you in your ribs and fuck your whole world up.
I forgot who it was. It may have been Leon Spinks, but he just hit him with the body shot. Boom. And by the time he went to come back up, you know, he hit him with the left and the left. So he hit him with the body. By the time he came back up to the head, the dude was already down. He missed.
You don't want none of that.
Yeah. So I mean, he's not gonna be, and not only that, just the combination. So we talk about being rooted like a redwood tree. So he's planted, throwing these combos. 1, 2, 3, 4, hook, hook, hook. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It just, the dude was nasty.
He'll go back as a throwback fighter with Marciano, with LaMotta, because he's the type of cat that he'll throw whatever. If it hits your arm, that shit's gonna fucking hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
If he hits you, you know what I mean? That's that
nothing
throwback,
but power.
That throwback fighter.
But you know what? There's guys where they have speed, crazy speed.
Oh god!
But they don't necessarily have the power.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He had that speed plus the fucking power. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
The speed plus the power.
It's like Taro Gotti, my favorite boxer.
Hit by a Mack truck.
My favorite boxer, Taro Gotti, he always broke his hands. If he would have had stronger hands and just been a little stronger.
He's got them good John hands.
He would have, he got them good John hands. He would have been unstoppable. Unstoppable.
Yo, but shout out to Taro Gotti, rest in peace. Another fucking legend. Another legend. We'll cover him another time.
And that shit was shady as fuck. We'll talk about that one day. We'll break down that shit.
Yeah, absolutely. But I love Tyson, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody says about Tyson. He's gonna go. He's definitely one of the best boxers ever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you can't take that away. So what? He lost to Lennox Lewis and fucking Holyfield, but who the fuck were they? They were nobody great. Motherfucker beat Larry Holmes when he was flabby and sick. Yeah. Brownsville, stand up.
Stand up. And fucking like he got taught by, I forgot the dude's name. I think his name was Mr. Stewart. And he met him in jail, Tyson. Yeah. And he basically went to this box. You go to juvie, but then you had like you go to juvie, but then they had like a boxing camp. Like if you didn't want to, you know what I mean? That's like a recreation type shit. So that's what he did. He met Mr. Stewart. He got punched in the chest or in the stomach by the teacher and wanted to quit. Tyson was like, "Fuck this," and then he went back and just kept doing it.
It's so funny you bring up jail, and I love that he's doing this podcast because you find out so much more, information on him on a personal side. So he had Mike Epps on an episode of his podcast.
Yeah, I saw that one.
So he was talking about how, when he was locked up in Ohio, because Mike Epps is from Ohio, and Mike Epps had family up in there, and they're clicking off that. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know, blah blah blah. This guy, this guy, and that guy," and he's like, "Yeah, that's my fucking cousin." Blah blah blah. It's just crazy. Like Tyson, he knows everybody. He knows everything. It's
not only in the black culture, but all over. Like he's an American icon. Yeah. He's an American
icon.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
American icon.
Props to that right there. Yep.
Even with Cuss,
American dream.
It's a shame that Cuss couldn't catch. Think about it. Cuss was already an old ass fucking man when he started Tyson.
Yeah.
It was almost like he waited for Tyson to come before he died.
Yeah.
It was almost like, I need to get this kid before. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
It was meant to be. Yeah.
And then he got the. What sucks about, and that doesn't suck. It's in retrospect, it's beautiful. But Tyson won the championship when Cuss already passed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if he was dedicating it to Cuss, but it would have been beautiful for Cuss to see that.
At 20 years old.
But he did see that.
20 years old, this guy won the fucking heavyweight.
A baby.
Imagine being 20.
Yeah, you can't even drink
remember when I was 20, okay? Yeah, you can't even drink yet.
I was running around.
And you're the heavyweight champion of the world, okay? And then not very
you're the baddest
soon after that,
on the planet. Hands down.
You win 2 more fucking titles. I forget what it was, like the WBA and IBF titles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unifies those. So he's got gold on his waist, on his arm, on his arm.
All gold,
strapped
everything. Yeah, strapped
like he's ready to go to Vietnam. You know what I'm saying?
Strapped down.
Dropping bombs on fucking Baghdad.
He was dropping bombs.
You know? I want to show a quick funny video, though. I love this. You remember the video when, I'm sorry, I forgot who he fought, but he was like, everybody probably knows, he's like, I broke my back, spinal. So I seen a video of him, I think it was off his Instagram, where he's on a hoverboard, and he falls on his back.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I'm like, I got an idea. I wanted to put them together.
Yeah.
So I thought it was my idea. So when I started doing it, I didn't realize that, it's already on the internet, of course. Yeah. So whatever. As far as I know, it's my fucking idea. Okay? It's on my page. This is my idea. So I want to play a funny video. It's hilarious. I love it. Boom. Oh, yo, that hurt.
Hit that shit hard too.
Oh my!
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You
My
broke
back is broken.
a vertebrae or partial?
Spinal.
I forgot what fight
baby.
that was, but that just shows you the toughness of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
He fought a whole fight with a broken fucking back.
He won the title with gonorrhea. He fought with gonorrhea.
Yo,
Yeah.
he fought with
Facts, that's true.
Whole time
He was
boxing,
burning like a
grabbing his
heathen,
nuts
he
and
said.
shit,
Yep,
you know
he was
what I'm saying?
burning and still won.
Yo, crazy.
That's another
man.
thing too. I remember
Crazy.
I had a customer in my store that said some shit and I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. He had tickets for the fight and he saved up for these shits.
Right.
Went to the fight. I think he went to get like a fucking hot dog or something. By the time he got back, Tyson already knocked the dude out, and he
should have knew better.
And he spent dough.
Yeah, he should have knew.
He should have known better because it was farther on in his career.
Yeah.
And it was like, you
First
might as
of
well
all,
not even went.
When the main event of any fight comes on, I don't give a fuck if my house is burning down.
Yeah, we're
I'm not
checking
leaving.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit I can do right now.
Yeah, you can miss anything.
Burn that motherfucker down.
Yeah.
State Farm, I'll holler at you when I get. You know what I'm saying?
Call on what's his name from State Farm and get it
You know what I'm
popping.
saying? Hit up Flo from Progressive.
Yeah.
Listen,
Hit up
bitch,
Flo.
take care of that shit, Flo.
Yeah, we got a fight on. I wonder what Mayweather's legacy is going to be like, if it's going to be as gangsta as Tyson.
Not as gangster, no. Not as gangster.
That's another thing, too. You can never look at, like, there's a part of America that thinks Tyson is a fucking delinquent or a criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he paid his debt to society, man.
Yeah.
He did his thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a really lovable, good person. If you watch any of we watch his
Yeah.
podcast all the time. We're huge fans. We've been fans forever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a shame that America, some assholes.
Look, people go through shit in life. You know what I'm saying?
I've been through shit, man.
Yeah. Everybody goes through something. You know what I mean? You can't judge a person by one scenario.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You judge a person.
scenario that you don't even know.
Yeah.
Just because.
By one instinct in a person's life, you can't judge them by that. You know, you judge them by a whole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mitch Green. I wanted to bring this up.
Yeah, bring the Mitch
Green. Dapper Dan, for people that don't know, Dapper Dan is in Harlem. And everybody from Alpo Martinez, a huge drug dealer from New York.
Rakim,
all
them old school
You would
boys.
go, it ain't nothing at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning to just get in your car, go down to Dapper Dan, because he is open, and just get fresh.
Yeah.
And
talking Louis, Gucci, Fendi, whatever you need.
He would make you the illest.
All the cuts.
Fucking put you together.
Yeah.
He put that shit together, as we call it. He put it together.
I'd wear like all of his shit from the '80s era today.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It still rings
That's how
off.
dope it was. But go ahead. Keep going.
So they're in front of Mitch Green. He was fighting Mitch Green later on in the thing, but they met up because Mitch Green is from Harlem. They met up in Harlem at this Dapper Dan, and Tyson, from what he says, he was in his car. I think it was like a Rolls Royce or a Bentley, some sick shit.
Sure, yeah.
And he
might have fucking rode his Tiger over there.
And he was with like 3 Jewish lawyers, like some just regular, white dudes. And
Bernie
he's in there,
fucking Goldstein.
Yeah, Bernie Goldstein and Binder and Binder.
Lou Schwartz.
Yeah, and Lou Schwartz. And he's with them chilling, and all of a sudden, fucking Mitch Green comes out of nowhere and smacks the fucking side rear view mirror, or whatever the fuck you call it, off of Tyson's car. So Tyson looks at the 2 Jewish dudes and goes, "I'm gonna handle this altercation with Mitch Green. Please excuse me for a second."
He's polite about
Yes,
it.
he said polite about it. So the white dude's like, "I no doubt." The fucking mirror's hanging off the thing. Tyson gets out of this car and fucking mollywops Mitch Green. Blacks his fucking eye. Oh, damn near shut the fucking eye.
You're an idiot if you're gonna fuck with anything of Tyson's back in them days.
There was witnesses there that had the Polaroids. There's Polaroids of the shit. But basically, Mike Tyson just gave Mitch Green, King Blood Green, the business, man.
Gave him
the business in front of the store. You know, the media tried to flip it and shit, and even Mitch Green tried to flip it and said Mike Tyson tried to run. But you could look at Mitch Green's face.
Tyson's not running. Let me tell you something. Tyson don't run.
No.
Funny story, like everybody I'm sure you know, but when Fat Joe got into some shit in the tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
Tunnel was legendary.
Dudes, Tunnel, Tunnel.
Tunnel was legendary.
Look, I went to the Tunnel at 15 years old with my older stepbrother. He brought me there. Okay.
Was Flex spinning or?
Nah, Flex was not there. This was a long time ago. Flex wasn't there though. I don't know who was DJing. I don't remember because I didn't stay long. Yeah. We went there and it was just nuts. Like before we even got in, shit was gunshots. Like wild. Tunnel was fucking wild. So we went to the Sound Factory. But anyway. So what was I saying? So anyway, yeah. So Fat Joe got into some shit with another squad. And Tyson seen him. He's like, yo, Fat Joe. He's like, fuck this. Yo, let's go fuck these motherfuckers. Yo, Tyson's like chasing these motherfuckers around the streets. And they're all running. Yo, Tyson is down. He don't run unless he's running to you. Mm-hmm. Okay? Fuck no.
In previous... Yeah, he's just...
Yeah.
Got to think about it.
Still wild, okay?
Not only that, with skills like that, when it comes to fighting, why wouldn't you want to get down? You know you could beat up pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
You know you could beat up anybody, 6'5", whatever you bring me.
And especially you're a normal person. You ain't even a fucking boxer.
Yeah, you're not even.
You know what I'm saying?
And Mitch Green was a boxer.
Yeah.
And he still beat the fucking piss out of him in the middle of fucking St. Nick, whoever the fuck they were.
St. Nick.
Yeah.
Salute.
Crazy. Tyson, man.
So, yo, anyway, let's wrap this thing up. We just wanted to do a little thing for Mike Tyson on his birthday, you know? Salute to the fucking...
the realest.
One of my favorite boxers ever. Grew up with Mike Tyson. Yeah. I'm not going to go and say he's the greatest or whatever. That ain't even what this is about. But most lovable fucking boxer person.
One of the
best. Yeah. Still to this day. I fucking love Mike Tyson. Yeah. I can't wait to the day that I fucking meet him.
Yeah.
You know, I will meet him.
Yeah. 53, like his record speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. 50-6.
50-6.
You know what I mean?
53. He had more wins than he's alive right now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's gangster.
Yeah. For real.
Mike Tyson, everybody.
Salute.
Salute.
We out. 2 Yoots.
Out of here.